Here's an interesting piece in CNN that I thought I'd talk about. This is a piece coming from David Axelrod. Now, he was part of the Obama campaign. I believe he was senior advisor to the campaign and then ended up being, I think, a chief strategist or top strategist of the campaign. He wrote a piece titled, "When Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama Had Their Meltdown." And so this is, I guess, drawing a, sort of analogy to what is happening right now. So if you look here, I'm going to read this to you guys. It says, "The fireworks between Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders after the CNN debate on Tuesday night took me back to another heated confrontation between presidential candidates I witnessed, not in public, but on an airport tarmac in Washington, D.C. It was December 2007. With the Iowa caucuses weeks away, Barack Obama was moving up in the polls, and Hillary Clinton's campaign was ratcheting up its attacks. Amid the offensive, one of Clinton's key supporters unloaded, telling reporters that Obama's use of cocaine in his teens would render him unelectable. Far from wounding Obama, the salvo backfired. Obama had written years earlier in his memoir, Dreams from My Father, about his teenage drug use. The resurfacing of it late in the run up to the caucuses was read by many as a cheap shot, with vaguely racial implications, and as a sign of growing anxiety within the Clinton ranks. That story was raging when we headed to the airport for a flight from Washington to Iowa for a campaign debate. As we approached the entrance to the charter terminal to catch our flight, we noticed a young man in a suit frantically running in our direction. He identified himself an aide to Senator Clinton, whose plane coincidentally was parked next to ours. "Senator Clinton would like to have a word with you, sir," the young man told us breathlessly. As the Clinton aide walked away, Obama asked me, "What do you think this is about?" I told him that she would apologize for her supporters' remarks and disavow any knowledge or awareness that such a blast was coming, and then her campaign would leak the conversation to try and stem the tempest the attack had created. Obama and his traveling aide, Reggie Love, approached the Clinton plane, where she and her longtime traveling aide, Huma Abedin, greeted them on the tarmac. Obama's spokesman, Robert Gibbs, and I hustled up the stairs of the Obama plane to watch from a window. The conversation seemed to begin calmly enough as Clinton spoke and Obama listened. Then Obama responded, and all hell broke loose. Clinton's face hardened. She spoke animatedly and jabbed a finger in Obama's direction. When he responded by putting a hand on her shoulder, she pointedly brushed it away. This went on for 10 minutes as their two aides standing nearby toed the ground and averted their eyes, looking as if they wanted to be anywhere else, like Tom Steyer did Tuesday night when he walked into the Warren-Sanders scrap. "What the hell is going on over there?" I asked Gibbs. "I don't know, but she doesn't look too happy," he said. Later, we learned that Clinton had proffered the expected apology and disclaimer, but when Obama raised other actions by her campaign he felt were out of bounds, Clinton became incensed and disgorged her own litany of complaints about our campaign tactics. When Obama returned to the plane, he flopped down in his seat, a look of disbelief on his face as he recounted the conversation. Quote, "For the first time in this campaign, I saw fear in her eyes," he said. Obama and Clinton were friends before the campaign of 2008. They would be allies after. Indeed, President Obama would appoint Clinton as his Secretary of State. But when ambitions clash and the days are ticking down to the critical first contest of the campaign season, friendships are tested and tempers fray. So, Hillary Clinton did a lot of shady stuff. They apparently even released like a picture of Obama like wearing a turban to make him look like this dangerous guy. They definitely did some shady stuff. Also, the irony of the cocaine thing is really interesting because isn't Bill Clinton big on the druggies? I think he's definitely a big fan of edibles, although I guess that's not comparable to cocaine, but who knows what kind of stuff Bill Clinton has done. I mean, it's fucking Bill Clinton, right? But it's just an interesting story to bring about. Obama and Hillary did go at each other's throats. If you go back and watch the debates, Obama's calling her a corporate sellout, how she was on the board of Walmart, how she voted for the Iraq War, all kinds of stuff. There was a lot of savagery that went on in that debate where they're really going ham at each other hardcore. So there's no doubt about that. And then he ended up appointing her as Secretary of State. Bad decision, of course, on Obama's part, but Obama ended up becoming more like Hillary Clinton than the person that he campaigned on, and he kind of became part of that Hillary Clinton machine when he became president, unfortunately, to a lot of folks' dismay, of course. But interesting story that I was not aware of. Let me know if you have heard of this or not. I'm curious to know.